Hello, welcome back to Dirt Cheap Preps. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video because I'm probably going to be giving you the most unusual advice that you've ever heard from a prepper channel. However, it's probably some of the best. So let's go ahead and get started. The topic is staying warm when there is no heat. And I want to thank a channel called Night Rider Shop for bringing this to my attention. It's a video that I did do over on the other channel already, but I'm going to make another video here on this channel for you. And again, I want to thank Night Rider Shop for his comment in one of the diesel heater videos that reminded me I needed to do this video. So I'm going to put a link to the Night Rider Shop channel in the description of this video because it's really cool, the stuff that he does, and the name kind of says it all. He makes parts for cars to more or less transform them into Night Rider, and it's really kind of cool. So I urge you to check out what he's got going on over there. So he had said that during December, I guess the beginning of December it was, he had issues with his heater, so he didn't have heat. And so they kind of had to do what they had to do to stay warm. And the biggest answer to that is layers, okay? And I've showed these products on the other channel. I'm going to go ahead and show them here. And I'm going to be honest, I'm starting to feel a bit like a hypocrite because I really talk about these add to cart prepper channels. And here I am telling you things to add to the cart. But I think what separates me from the other channels is I'm not going out there and finding the expensive stuff, the stuff that costs a fortune. I'm trying to show you good products at a much cheaper price than what you'll find them at other places. So let's go ahead and get started here. And the first thing that I want to talk to you about is a poncho. And I know that's not necessarily something that would keep you warm, but it will keep you dry. And if you're in the elements and it happens to be raining, well, it's important that you stay dry, because if you don't stay dry, you're not going to stay warm. And so this is also part of a system, and this is the other part of the system right here. This is a poncho liner, okay? And you've got your poncho, and this is from USGI. Both of these are from USGI. And let me show you what this, and I'm not going to open it all up, but this is what the poncho looks like, and it's made from nylon ripstop material. This is not, and I want to make this very clear, this is not like the rubberized material like you see the military surplus. This is not the rubberized, the thicker material. This is the just typical, ripstop water repellent material here. However, like I've said in the other video, most of us aren't going to be, in such a big tactical situation that we're climbing through brush and all this stuff trying to fight the aliens and the reptilian overlords or anything like that. And to be real honest with you, if you come across the aliens and reptilian overlords, you're probably pretty screwed anyway. But anyway, this poncho, it's a poncho. It works. It keeps the rain off you. That's the purpose of it. Again, it's not got the rubberized coating like the military surplus ones do. But this is, in my opinion, a good quality poncho liner, or a poncho, especially for the price. So let's talk about that. And I'll leave a link to this stuff. It will be an Amazon affiliate link. So if you do purchase using that link, we will get a little bit of kickback for it. I have to tell you that. Again, it's not much, and it doesn't cost you anything more, and it helps us out. So the brand, again, is USGI. And I like it, and the cost of this right now is $32.99, but as I looked it up today I can't tell you what tomorrow holds, but there's a 5% off coupon that you can clip on Amazon on this product. So again, $32.99 right now, a 5% off coupon, and that's for the poncho. And the poncho goes together with the poncho liner, and Some people call them Wubbies. And I'll tell you what, I love this little thing. Let me just set this off to the side instead of fighting. I love this little thing. I can't tell you how many times I've pulled it out and wrapped it around me on cool days, cool nights. And this thing is pretty incredible for what it is. These right now on Amazon, this is also USGI. These right now on Amazon are $44.99. And at the time of this posting, when I looked it up earlier, they also had a 5% off coupon on these. Now mine are black. They've got different colors to choose from. And it's just your typical Woobie blanket or Poncho Liner. And it's got the strings to tie it off. And, you know, I don't have room here to lay all this out and show you how it works. What I'm going to do is also in the description of this video, I'm going to link a video from Sensible Prepper. Now, I'm not a big fan of the add to cart prepper channels, and he tends to be an add to cart prepper channel. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of them, but I'm going to be real honest with you. I did a quick search before starting this video and looking for good videos. And I was actually specifically looking for a video other than the Add to Cart Prepper channel video. But I'm going to be real honest with you. I couldn't find a better video than what Sensible Prepper did on these. And he recently did a video on these. And so I'm going to link that in the description. Look, the most important thing to me is that you learn. That's what I care about, that you learn. So I'm going to leave a link to his video on the use of the poncho and poncho liner together. I'll leave that link in the description. Okay, next up, we're going to talk about wool blankets. Again, layers. This is more for not, you know, cold weather. This is more for just kind of cool weather, right? However, we're talking about layering and layering up because that's going to be your best method. So if it's really cold out, do I recommend just the poncho liner and the poncho? Absolutely not. That's just not going to be enough. However, used in conjunction with other layers, it's going to be a huge benefit. And so this is another one of those layers right here. Here is a wool blanket. It's from Ectos. Now this particular blanket is 90% wool. They also make a 100% wool version. So whichever you choose. This blanket is 4.5 pounds. And it measures 66 inches by 90 inches. So it's not a small blanket. And, you know, I highly recommend a wool blanket, whether it be the 90%, the 100%. But this seems to be like a good quality blanket. Again, I don't have the room to be able to open it all up and bring it out here. I happen to have the gray version of the blanket here. And this is just another layer to be able to help keep you warm. Now, stay tuned because that advice is coming up here real shortly. I guarantee you probably never, ever, ever heard it anywhere ever in your life. This is obviously a sleeping bag. Now, they advertise it to be 0 to 20 degrees. Do I think it's really 0 to 20 degrees? That could be stretching it. Maybe the 20. I'm thinking more around 30 degrees Fahrenheit is what I would be comfortable recommending this to you. But if you're using layers, you've got your sleeping bag here, you've got a wool blanket here, you've got a poncho and poncho liner there. I guarantee for most of us, those 3 layers, well technically 4 if you count the poncho, those layers will be enough to keep most of us alive and actually probably pretty cozy. In fact, that might be too much. You might have to take layers off because the last thing you want to do is sweat while you're trying to stay warm. So anyway, this here, it's 33 inches by 84 inches. It's a mummy type of sleeping bag. You can see on the image there. And I'll tell you what, I am shocked with the quality of this. This weighs 4 pounds, 4 ounces. And it's by a company called Winslow. Okay, this is the Windy Pass version, and these you have to get when you can get because they do go out of stock. I've noticed that quite a bit. This is one of the items I've had in our Amazon wish list for a while. I still do need to get another one of these. I still need to get another poncho and poncho liner as well. So, and I do notice that these do go out of stock. Now, these currently are $44.99, which that reminds me, I didn't give you a price on the blanket. These are currently $44.99. The price on the blanket here, and the link to all of these will be down in the description. Currently, the price of this wool blanket is $35. So, anyway, I really recommend this sleeping bag. You can pay a fortune for good quality sleeping bags. I mean a fortune. To me, 45 bucks isn't that bad. And again, I don't know that I would stretch it to say 0 to 20, but I would most certainly feel definitely confident with 30 degrees. Not a problem on that. So yeah, nice sleeping bag here. So now we are down to that unusual advice. And, you know, you can kind of pick a price for this, but I'm going to say $30. So for $30, you can learn more about how to survive cold weather than anything that most any of us can teach you. And what is that advice? Okay, well, you take $30, you find a homeless person. You give them $20 just to do whatever the hell they want to do with it. It's none of your business. You take the remaining $10 and you take them out for lunch. Take them out for dinner. Give them something nice and warm to fill their belly. And you ask them, hey, what do you do to stay warm when it gets really, really cold? Because I'm telling you, they can tell you better than any of us on how to stay warm in harsh conditions. That's my advice, and I bet you probably never heard it anywhere else. Anyway, just quick, just short, that's all I've got for you. I hope you have a great day. Make sure to check out the Night Rider Shop channel. Make sure you watch the Sensible Prepper video on how to use the poncho and the poncho liner in conjunction with each other. Like I say, I hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Shalom.